Does your friend often do that?
Strange. We all right? Be back here.
Hey, what was that?
Went forward in time to view alternate futures, to see all the possible outcomes of the coming conflict.
How many did you see?
14,605,000.
How many did we win?
One.
Why would you do that?
We're in the endgame now.
Know the title. Yes. How long did you know the title? Was the title in place during production?
It was in place before we started developing the movie.
Oh, wow.
Or just as we were developing it, yes. So Doctor Strange says that line because we knew it was the title.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Avengers 4. So we know Avengers EndGame is coming fast. It's coming in April, and April will be here just before you know it. So what's even closer we have the Captain Marvel movie coming out in just less than 2 months. We've had so much Captain Marvel movie information coming out in the last few days. I've done a bunch of videos on that, what I will leave at the end of this video. So Avengers Endgame is the title. Kevin Feige confirmed. It's always been called Avengers Endgame, he said. That's why Doctor Strange said it in Infinity War. It was direct correlation. So yeah, Annihilation never even happened, he said, before production started or even just about when it started. So it's all about the endgame. So what is the endgame? Like I've said before, Doctor Strange went forward 14,605 times, and only one chance in over 14 million possibilities of a future where the Avengers beat Thanos. Guys, if you're into maths, this isn't like realistic. In over 14 million variations, the Avengers win once. No, that is a lie. Doctor Strange is holding info from us. He knows that the Avengers won more than once, but he doesn't want them to know that because then obviously they won't try as hard. So, Doctor Strange knows the plan. He's always known the plan. It was to stall the Mad Titan on Titan, so when the decimation happened, Thanos wouldn't be able to finger snap Scott Lang Antman away, so he wouldn't be affected, so he would be stuck in a quantum realm in a quantum state, so it couldn't touch him. So a recent Reddit theory, I was sent it, I can't find it, so I can't give full creditation, but it's really interesting, but it's really weird. So what happened when Thanos did the finger snap? Everyone who got dusted in Avengers Infinity War is still alive in a separate universe or dimension. Everything we see after the snap is the original universe as you know it. Everyone else went to a different dimension or universe. Thanos did what he said he was going to do. He wiped out half the universe, so he's retired, chilling in his farm just like he wants to. We see that in the first Avengers Endgame trailer. Thanos' armor is up like the Scarecrow armor like we see in the comics. He's chilling, the Infinity Gauntlet is banished into him, so it's going to be permanent there. So this is where this interesting theory gets a bit mad. The dusted people aren't dead, they're not in pain because they're not dying. They simply went to a different dimension. The second universe is missing half of the life from the first universe. So in universe B, Doctor Strange gets Spider-Man off Titan, then goes off and trying to sadly figure out how to rejoin the two universes. Then this is where it gets even more complicated. My bet is that Captain Marvel plays a big role in bringing the timelines back together, whichever side of reality she ends up on. From a production standpoint, this allows characters like Black Panther and Spider-Man to have post-Infinity War sequels without having to be resurrected somehow. They're all alive and well, just in a different world without Thanos and the major Avengers. Same applies to TV shows like Daredevil. Jessica Jones are in Universe B, along with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., including Maria Hill and Nick Fury. So this makes total sense. In order for everyone to save the day, we need Ant-Man. He wasn't affected because he was in the quantum state, in the quantum realm, and we know Captain Marvel can now time travel due to the new spoiler king, Samuel Jackson. Honestly guys, I can't see it going down like this. Why? Because we know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next season is going to be set after Avengers EndGame. I can't see the majority of the new Avengers, Black Panther, your Spider-Man, all them kind of people being in a separate universe to the main universe. So I agree with this theory in a way that they're in a different state, in a different universe, but by the end of Avengers EndGame, they will be brought back to being in one constant universe. So an interesting theory that I went over a bunch of time ago is kind of same, but it makes more factual sense to anyone. So it's the movie without time travel, although there probably will be parts of time travel in this movie anyway. So much of the speculation of the post-snap universe is about if the dissolved people's fates. What if the snap killed none of them? It's possible. We've all been making fun of Thanos by saying the death wasn't necessary with near infinite power of the gauntlet. What if it simply split the reality into two, half of everyone in half of each of the universe it's missing, but retaining the same resources? The two parallel realities could be joined by some sort of bridge in the quantum realm. Since Scott was in the quantum realm at the time of the split, he was not affected by the snap and isn't bound to either reality, leaving him free to travel from one to the other over this bridge. Maybe this leaves him free to travel through to the parallel universe created by Thanos' splitting on the time stream. He would be the only one for them to communicate with the other. Maybe he exists in both reality and gains knowledge from both due to some strange form of quantum entanglement. As to why the snap potentially didn't affect him, it was in the quantum state. The quantum realm is another dimension. In the Marvel comics, the microverse is parallel dimension that is only reachable through magic like a sling ring or PIM particles. The quantum realm time works differently. A common theory is that he time traveled, but maybe he just got stuck in time, so the snap effects are delayed. I don't personally believe that. The quantum realm is going to reappear in the Captain Marvel movie according to several sources, and now obviously, as we said earlier in this video, Samuel Jackson confirmed that Captain Marvel can time travel, and that makes sense if the quantum realm's there, but quantum realm isn't the actual only way that it's possible to time travel, to be honest. I have a few other ideas how this could affect EndGame. In one of Marvel's mobile games, the whole premise is that two universes are colliding and one must be destroyed to save the other. Maybe one dimension will need to cease to exist to prevent the other of everything. Maybe the two dimensions are entangled with each other and the Infinity Stones are scattered around the two dimensions, meaning they will need to gather their respective stones in the same place. That would only be possible due to Scott's abilities. The main purpose behind this theory is to allow the MCU to transfer to Secret Wars storyline for the next phase. It is one of the coolest things I can think of for the next phase. I also think this is a long shot theory, but I just wanted an alternate to use in time travel to undo what happened in the last Avengers movie. This allows Thanos to succeed with a snap and means the Avengers are just doing damage control rather than winning by erasing past events. So out of the two theories, which one makes more sense? We do know that they will be going back to past events. We know the T'Chari attack in New York is definitely going to coming up. We see Lego leak of the T'Chari being made. We see set photos of them in the New York scene whilst they were filming Infinity War that wasn't used in Infinity War. So it's going to have to be for Avengers 4. So it still could be the BARF technology of them using the trauma technology to go back and see where they went wrong, to see if there was something that happened there that they can use to their advantage in the future. But I really don't think this movie is gonna be as simple as time traveling, because now they've said that Captain Marvel can time travel. It's made me think that maybe time traveling isn't the key. Either way, I think this splitting universes into Universe A and Universe B makes a lot of sense. But like I said, I can't see them running 2 different universes in the MCU Phase 4 just so they don't have to resurrect Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. I know both them people, obviously Spider-Man Far From Home has already been shot and Doctor Strange 2 will start shooting later this year, I believe. So I don't think that's going to be the case. But either way, all the Avengers are going to come home safely. I just want to explore more of a deep kind of it's an alternate reality. The universe has been snapped into half, which would make a lot more sense because where has all this dust gone? I don't believe it's just gone into the Soul world, I guess you could say. No, I don't think they're going to carbon copy the comics because screenwriter Stephen McFeel keeps saying he scours the internet and literally no one has a clue what is going on. So alternate reality makes a lot more sense because we know there is different realities. There's a quantum realm that's featured a lot more, and there is also the dark dimension, which they could have been sent into the dark dimension. We don't know. They could have been sent anywhere. So either way, it's looking very interesting, guys, but I would like your feedback. Which have they been? Where have the Dusted Avengers gone? Has the world been split into two different universes? Because it wouldn't just be Earth people there. It would be Kree, it'd be Skrull, it'd be absolutely every species would be sent to this alternate universe. Or are you with the option that there's a bridge? There's like it's been split into 2 and Scott Lang is the only person that can bridge between the 2 of them. But if Ant-Man can time travel, like he should be able to, but is Time Vortex time traveling? I don't really see it as time traveling. I see Barry Allen running back in time as time traveling or something like that. That would make more sense to me. So we know Captain Marvel can time travel. So is it just going to be a case of a grab and snatch when she joins him at some point? They're cleverly not showing you any Avengers Endgame footage of Captain Marvel and kept all her filming inside, away from anyone seeing, because she is the strongest character, not Avenger, the strongest character in the MCU history, if you take what Samuel L. Jackson says seriously. So guys, let me know. I know I've gone over 2 separate theories. I'll try and find the original post of them because on Reddit they kind of get, after a while on Reddit it gets buried and you can't find it, but I wrote these down into my notes a bunch of time ago. So hopefully I can find both of them. I know I've definitely got one of them. So hopefully you can read the theories down below and let's have an epic conversation in the comment section down below. And please share the video, guys. Like it as it helps the channel and video grow. And hit that bell button if you want to join Team Warheads or Team Warstu. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.